The Lumber Liquidators PBA Tour on ESPN is brought to you by Etonic, the official footwear of the PBA. By Denny's, where America's favorite breakfast is now available to go. Real breakfast 24/7. By Go RVing. Visit GoRVing.com for a free video. What will you discover? Go RVing. And by Lumber Liquidators. Hardwood flooring for less.
Now that looks like a cool museum to take a tour of. Right within the Speedway grounds, about 15 minutes from where we are here at Woodland Bowl, just north of Indianapolis. And we are set for the championship match. The top seed, Wes Malott, against Ronnie Russell. Updating on the stepladder bracket. Bill O'Neill got by Chris Barnes in the late rally. O'Neill ousted by Russell, who took down Pete Weber. Now Wes Malott awaits.
Started right.
That's a fantastic facility, by the way. I don't know if you've ever been over there, but they've actually got, obviously, the Speedway there. Then they've got the Brickyard Crossing, which is a golf course with 4 holes inside the infield of the Indianapolis 500.
Oh, that's high, and that's a split. 4-9. Difficult leave here. But also, we saw the great numbers in the first 2 games, 245 and 248. Whoa, way off.
And this is the start that Ronnie Russell doesn't want to have. An open frame to start the title match against the hottest player on the tour. Ronnie Russell looking for his first ever career title. Big Wes Malott's got 5 wins. This is his 8th telecast. He's got 2 wins this season. He's the front runner for Player of the Year race. And then you start with an open frame.
From just outside Austin, Texas, big UT fan. Pretty good start there for Mr. Versatility. Wes Malott did not bowl last week at the Geico Plastic Ball Championship. Why, Wes?
The biggest thing with the plastic ball tournament, I just didn't like the placement of the tournament. It had nothing to do with really, you know, the technology or anything like that for my reason, not bowling. If it had been later in the season, I'd have been glad to bowl. I would have been one of the first ones there. But I kind of heard some of the stuff that Wilbon said, and if he wants to drill his high-performance ball, I'll be glad to drill a plastic ball. We can chew it up anytime.
That's right, Wilbon.
We already know Wilbon needs it. Love you, Randy.
Sorry, buddy.
Yes, Wes did hear Randy in the reaction. That speaking, of course, about, pardon the interruptions, Michael Wilbon.
That's right.
Kind of threw down the gauntlet last week, responding to Wes's comments to a newspaper writer in Denver. It's how it all got started. Wes didn't like, as he explained, the placement of the event between the Masters and this challenging Marathon Open and the plastic ball.
Maybe Tony Kornheiser and myself can call the action and
I like it.
Mike Wilbon and Wes, they can have a go of it.
10-pin.
You know, Mike Wilbon is admitted to being a bowler, so I'd like to see what kind of game he's got. Here's the messenger in front of the 10, and Wes is like, all right, come on, I want to take advantage of that early open frame by Ronnie Russell, but bad pin carry's not going to get it.
All right, here's a 10-pin. He has won twice on this pattern this year in Vernon Hills, Illinois, outside Chicago. Carmen Salvino Scorpion Championship. Carmen is here in the house again today. Great to see him. And 06-07 season, Windy City Classic, also Vernon Hills. Only other bowler with 2 wins plus on this pattern, Sean Rash. Medford and Parkersburg, West Virginia. Here's Russell. That's strike. So, championship match. Let's break it down. First ever TV show for Ronnie Russell. He's been in a double show. This is for a singles TV appearance. He's won $162,000, as we told you, out of the exempt tour number to begin the year, but got in. due to inactivity from Patrick Healy Jr. I wonder if he wins today, he sends Patrick Healy Jr. a thank you note.
I might.
Whoa! That's high.
Yeah, and Ronnie Russell's lost the left lane.
Seriously.
He went high 4-pin, tripping out the 9 first frame. Now this goes right through the nose, leaving the 3-6-10. So the lanes have now transitioned through practice. He was lined up through practice. The start of this match, he throws his first shot on this left lane. It goes high. This ball even higher. Big adjustment on the left lane coming up.
That's what he's got left.
Not an easy cover, but does it well.
You see reaction behind him of Blue, the Colt mascot. He's rooting for the Indiana kid, no doubt about that.
And if you're wondering why Wes Malott chose this scorpion pattern, we asked him, and he said out of all of the patterns, he felt that this one would hold up the best, meaning that by the time it came to him and he had the bowl for the title, he wouldn't be standing on top of the ball return, lofting it over the left gutter cap. And so far, that looks to be true. He's not as far left as most would have thought.
Yeah! There's the hook. There's a strike for Wes Malott. How about the averages for our final 5 here on the Scorpion? Chris Barnes, 232.44. Bill O'Neill did very well. Look at Ronnie Russell's average. He had the only 300 game of the 5 TV finalists. And Wes Malott way up there at 247.78. You can see why he chose this as the oil pattern. Such a unique format as the leader after the 54 games. The 6 different oil patterns. Wes had the option. Which pattern do you want? He picked Scorpion. Look good each lane.
The big fella just getting nasty now. Strike, 10-pin double. Ronnie Russell in a 22-pin hole after 4 frames.
Before the match, we talked about Russell's inability, in his own words, of staying in the moment, looking too far ahead. There's 10 down for Ronnie Russell. He said to us as he approached the final 5 in total pinfall to make this TV show that he literally was putting his head in his hands and slapping himself in the head. Focus, focus. Well, he needs that kind of focus now, Randy, for a rally.
Right, has to stay in the moment. Shake off that first frame. Now let's see what kind of adjustment he makes on this left lane. Remember, the last 2 shots, both high.
That's better.
And that's huge because that's going to tell you what it's going to be like for Ronnie Russell the rest of this match. Back on track on the left lane. Will Wes Malott go through transition as well? He's hit the pocket with every ball. No balls have gone high, a couple of light shots. But will he experience the same transition throughout this match that Ronnie Russell experienced early on?
Flush. He'll gladly take it, bidding for his first ever Chris Schenkel Player of the Year award. And he has just been fabulous as we check the Denny's PBA Player of the Year standings right now. This is the 2nd year Chris Barnes won with the first ever format this way last year. Bill O'Neill 6th and Chris Barnes in 10th place, the reigning Player of the Year. Wes Malott in great shape, although as you said to us before the match today, he does pay attention to those standings, looks at them every week. He knows Norm Duke with his 3 titles. Patrick Allen, who's bowled well, is right behind him.
Better shot, better shot. Yeah, baby. Much better shot, come on.